Baby mother, the train that the Amag the Chili, the Jitis Achimori, the Tatan, Dumping, Water Token and Malumbochi, the Amali Chumari, the Amari, Green Tree, or the Green Tree, the Amag Poetry, Zamberling, the Raw measures that you are simply people that they are doctor, the Amag train so good. The Lina Doctor, the departing about the young, the Amakang Techiore. Then a Tamang Amakang Mateba, Amatri so good, and just all among some dictionary, simply talk the people that they are to get the Amagresare, the Tamang Tashi the lecture, Aman Trincha Yomare.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. And so today is Mother's Day, which is a very special, very precious day. And so anyone in this world, all sentient beings in the 6 realms, and so especially among the 6 realms, the human existence, the human body, the precious human body has a mother, arises from a mother. So it was given to us by our mother. So on Mother's Day, we have to remember the kindness of our mothers. And so how do we repay the kindness of our mothers? It is if we engage in activities that bring about the benefit and happiness of all sentient beings. This is how we repay the kindness of our mothers. On the other hand, if we engage in harmful, negative activities, then we are actually directly harming our mothers. Because of our connection, she actually receives the negativity that we engage in. And so therefore, please do not cause hardships to your mothers, but repay your mother's kindness. And so the way we repay her kindness is by working for the benefit and happiness of all sentient beings. So this is how we repay kindness. It is through our practice of virtue. So Dashi Delek to everyone, and also remember there is no one that is more kind, has been more kind to you than your mother.
Thank you.
And so then to all the Dharma friends around the world, Dashi Delek, long life and thank you.
We'll begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers, and be sure to prepare your burning away affliction text for the living. We'll be doing that later following the red writing. Page 1 on the Yellow Prayer Book.
No barge beggar, Darba dan jembe, Barda jo barjeba, Dan zo jebe, Mananga da nyambe zenje damje dewa da de. Dong da nyur de la na me ba yang da bar zo be jan jo ren bo je do bar ja.
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
de je do sa ma je je bar de le ma ye zang ge wa la ko ma je bar de le ma ye zang ge wa la ko de re zon de nye ma zan da zan je bar de le nga ye zan ge wa la ko.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
JangChok Rinpoche je bar san je nam la jab sun je chö dan JangChok sen ba ye Cho lan de yin jab sun je je dang wen je de je ji JangChok do ne je ba dang JangChok sen be la ba la de da ren je ne ba da de je ro la ban de JangChok sen ne je je de je de na la ba la ren bai je de la ba je.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
San je je dan so jen jo nam la chan je bar de dan cha sun je da ge jan so je be so nam ji ro la ben je san je bar shu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Ma nang ka da nyan be sen je dan je de wa dan de be je dan bar je dong da dong je dan da war je dong me be de wa da me da wa je nie ren ja da nie da ve da nyam la ne bar je.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Jezo Gung Jon De Mar Dandro Jam Je Jan Ju Zen Je To Namo Sanje Jezo Gung Jon De Mar Dandro Jam Je Jan Ju Zen Je To.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Soba Vajda Sarva Dharma Soba Vajda Ren Jin Da Dorman Do Yan Jen Cho Jan Ne Jia Lin Jan Jong Bor Ngo No Zhen Bon La Ben De Zhe Ba Re Bo Da Men Za. 见着你没忘个耶的萨玛呀耶耶我巴扎尔嘎巴丹波班的班阿罗干干的那位的沙达巴。就本节下节被摩拉的蓬巴根来中在马呀啦。John de Medoven Gologar de Vardam da ye yo bar rang an zhe men da zeng an dar zhe jie ye de nan zhe jie go wo jian bo de yo jian de da de dem在瓦人间就对角，可乐些人没觉算老呀，三节也有，这么也得也过来，我在干什么的呀？健康中这乐观坚持个。为家为巴萨的感谢为家来家，在不多节有我把什么的些说完，我把什么的些说完，我把什么的些说完，我把什么的些说完。我把什么的些说完，我把什么的些说完，我把什么的些说完，我把什么的些说完，我把啥真的也说完，我把啥真的也说完。我把这真的也说完，我把这真的也说完，我把这真的也说完，我把这真的也说，我把这真的也说完。我大日对日妈妈人家那。不也不真 jana boye burden goro so wa dare dure mama jana boye burden goro so dare 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 mama jana boye burden goro so jana da dormane do yong de jon de ne marmor par de la me que de jardin je de yenda do na do de bar de jon de ma zen be ze jen bar ya je jen de cha yen jo jen da yon be bar da ren jen je jie wo ba ne zong a wo to we dan le wen zhe wo men ne gong zha jian zha nie me me jie de do jin zai na zai jin do jie gong la xie wo ya dar ba za sam ma ya za de zha lan beze chena sawa de gona juyo shaser me do be mar me ja shaser do yo na ma jar da lai me ban jo ge zang ge jo de jiang zu ban zu jo wa ma ya da sa ba re ga ba de bu ban de ban lo ga de sha ba ba Sabar Jerana Mandal Bunza Jera Lenjalen Goyoje Lane Dozma Meje Nam Naje Doi Bezon Dai Ma Zoing Bogo Dale Yom Den Mambo Rana Mandala Benza Mamba Awo Zaji Beje Joje Medo Jang Ravalen Nya De Jambande Sanje Jela Mede Berva Yen Rogo Nanda Jend Jobar Jo.
Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feast, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions, habituated by the mind and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings. Next, we'll do praises to the 21 Taras using the handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of Three Worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the All Lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left outright and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions will adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments more shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding, right stretched left bent choice surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with Om and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter of the shape of syllable Om. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandala, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva leg form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, powered by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. And the benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 39. Prepare your burning away afflictions, JangChok for the living, following the red writing. Beginning on page 2.
Dar du dar dur so wa dar du dar dur so wa pambaran jong ya ye kan da la nam dam zo la ya sharwa dar la bar za war jo.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake.
De doi gole zame de zi juan ba be pen je yer me ro je jo.
Light streams forth from its life force, seed, and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om Dare Dure Mama Kalaja Sarva Sadava. 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 Om Dare Dure Mama Kalaja. Om Dare Dure Mama Kalaja Sarva Sadava. Om Dare Dure Mama Kalaja Sarva Sadava. Om Dare Dure Mama Kalaja Sarva Sadava. Om Beza Amrita Gundala Na Om Be. Om Beza Amrita Gundala Na Om Be. Om Beza Amrita Gundala Na Om Be. Om Baza 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 Amrita Hana Om Be. Om Baza Amrita Gundala Hana Om Be. Om Avo Lana Ye De Zhe Ben Je Da Ro Je De Je.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sorva de zo Lama Rinpoche Don Ve Bo Do Jen Jen Che Je Je Karme Dan La Re Sa Cho Le Me To Ye Ye Me De Ba
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Baza Amrita Gundala Hana Om Be. Om Soba Vajda Sarva Dharma Soba Vajda Tongpe Ngale Meye Dambo Tele Jemba Yonso Jerba Le Jemba Dabo Ji Jawa Pongkan Jenje Yonso Zoba Sarva Gonjo Sonda Jengar Jalal Jabsun Jojen Barjo.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, the patron, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala. Go to page 7.
Namo Tsa Sa Ran Jan Den Ba Dan Langa Tenzin cha jin tu jin da de zhen ye dong ge me be den den jie jie jin na ma zi ang ge yan zai nam mo za zo ran jan den ba dang Langa Tenzin cha jin tu jin da de zhen ye dong ge me be den den jie 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 nan ban zang ge yan za.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the three roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, the negativities, obscurations, faults, and downfalls of the patron are called to this support. Nri Vajra Am Kusha Ja.
On za on ba ho ra yang ga on a wo za wan ben gan ba len da ga ye wo za wan ben gan ba len da ga ye wo za wan ben gan ba len da ga ye wo lo do ne de ce la go wa da so la bar jie jie dan dan la long la da jie jie lin jie jie da de yin jia ma mo la zi jar zi zo lon ju le da so ge xiang gun jie lin jia pe lo da bo dan jie jie 在家所论多远的去了，刚个也人多生些万族。
Page 8. Home. Demons of the body, illnesses, evil spirits who steal our lives, those who cause obstacles to lifespan, manipulate our radiance, and take away the emblems of our souls. Inborn demon of death, yamas, mamos, gods, demons, kingly spirits, and demonesses, all those with deadly grudges who come for our resources, bodies, and lives, and all karmic creditors who come to collect their debts. Take this living object of the senses as ransom for our lives. Take delight and be rid of your longing to harm.
Hong hong huang ba za ra ja dum. Le jene do do re do sa wen zhou gu de da ni ye dan sa wa ye cha zu ren a ya yun ju.
Inscribed on the 6 places of the patron's body are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts. Go to page 12.
Wong hong zhang shi a mo la ma ban da wen zi ra da sa dan ba zi yin jia ba zi ban da ban de da nan jie jiong zai ne ye xie wo zhen zhou wa ye Light
rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Adirana Adirit Sarva Bamba Avaran Bame Gura Sova Om Dare Dure Sova Om Daha Sarva Naranganga Dedo Ombe Om Dare Sova Om Baza Sarva Deganga Dedo Ombe Om Dare Sova Om Mada Sarva Dhyanga Dedo Ombe Om Dare Sova Om Zinda Sarva Nyanga Dedo Ombe Om Dare Sova Om Dera Sarva Asuranganga Hedo Ombe Om Dare Sova Om Dera Sarva Asuranganga Hedo Ombe. Chadar Damba Zam Jene La Nan Jene Zurdar La Ye Jene Daba Ye Deje Dake Solo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abhyagat Samaya Yeon Yarvako Donjola Nyama Jema Mengaya Dazo Goza Janshir Zame Chabje Chuzo.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abhyagat Samaya Yeon Deda Kalan Zombar Mebeke Zangla Jera Gebe Gejao.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Gaya Bajodanaya Sova Om Jai Bambe Yayena Nanda Yarvela Zoyo Jene Chenro Ranshin De Nienro Zhema Nambar Yang.
Om, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om Dare Sova Om Sarva Dada Gad Abhyagat Samaya Om Yon Janzo Bamebe Tenzin Ade Jia Ye Jie De Jengor Na Nam Xie Be Mon De Zhe Be Me De Kar Bo Je Me Dar Tabar majur ganyai me Jim da lung a ye sun xie pa jia zhe ba da jur jie.
Bottom of page 16. Hum. Ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, the patron, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse, and all habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Arya Tara Samaya Manubalaya Arya Tara Denoba Tejan Dodo Membawa Sudugayo Membawa Subagayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Sede Membaryaza Sarva Karma Suzame Zidan Jaya Guru Ha 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 Vo Bangavate Aya Tare Mame Aya Tare Bava Ma Samaya Sado Wa Sarva Dada Engat Abhijega de Samaya Jaya Nyamo Dele Zendele Nyame Konyan Dele Je Nyenze Da De Dele Bar Konjo Sunje Dele Jo.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama la la de ba ye ga dan ge ben der jo la jang zam de la de xie da le jen yar ve kam do zar me lo da ver da ser na ye dan je den ga nyam ye ye je ngang de do de mo de de yar ga ne jue ye ye je wo zar wa du ja me ye ne re gu so so do be ye je ne zha do la me yor nam ne jia wa zhe be ye xie zar gam za la ye ne nam ne do zar ye xie ngang de do ma da re ye den gam da ba ye xie zhou ge ne Jin due zhen niu dong ba lai da da ma da mei ya mei dong za lun de jian gu de ri ba nian bun ju xiu xie.
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, fortunate one of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression, see them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the God's abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Sanje tanje de bego Dorjian Zembe Ngo Wu Ni Guan Ju Sum Jie Zawa De Lama Nal Chang Za Lu Gong Bu Du Jie Jie Den Ba Tam Jian Jian Bai Dun Bai Bo Sun Na Yuan Den Jiang Zui Jie De Jie Jie Chang Za De Da Ben De Jia Zha Wei Jie Ge Wei Nge Zong Le Zhe Jie Jie De Duan Dam Jiu Jie Bai Xie Jie Qu La Xiang Za Lu Zhe Ne Zhe Wei La Yan De La Ba Da La Ra De Ge Xian Ge Dan Ba Yun De Ye Gen De Lai Jiang Za Lu Jie Me Xie Ra Me Yo Jie Jie Ge De Jin Long Ju Zhou Ge Ren Ge Zhou Tu Jie Dang Ge Jia Jie Ru Be Lai Xie Zhou Zhi Be Ge La Xiang Za Lu Jia Za Yue Ba Dan Jie La Xian De Gun Jie Zha Nie Jie Le De Ba Ye Nang Gun De Qiu De De Be Qiang Za Lu.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and their Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion, skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Jiang Ne Jiang Zu Jie Nan Jie Da Dan Da Ye Zem Jie Gu Gor Wan Nge Sun Jie Le Zhor Tar Ben Ne Zi Zhang De Zu Jiang Ne Jiang Zu Jie Nan Jie Da Dan Da Ye Zem Jie Gu Gor Wan Nge Sun Jie Le Zhor Tar Ben Ne Zi Zhang De Zu.
You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
Jim Da Ge Jig Da Ba La Ye Gu Ju.
In an instant, the patrons transform into the pure deity.
Wong Ban Ba Ren Jie Ya Ye Gang Nan De Za Zun La Zu Yu Quan Ne Ye Ye De Zi Ju Gor Wa Dong Ne Zhou Be Jie Gar Din Ju La Wan Ge Wei Le Nga Ye Zun Zhe Da Ne Ge Zong De Jie Wan De Yu.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its very depths. Fortunate one, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Dare zo wa kaya wa ga zi sarva be gin za wong a won shi.
Go to page 42.
Je den be zo ze ba me de me je wa ma le jom ze ba gu me dong er ba nam je jia san je ze ba me la xiang za lo.
Buddha of infinite light, chief guide of beings in this world, glorious conqueror of all untimely death, refuge for suffering beings without protection, to you, Amitayus, I prostrate.
Namo Bhagavate Aparamada Ayan Jana Sambhane Shinda De Tenzo Ranzai Tadangadaya Arharte Samnya Sambhadaya Tayada Vambhye Bhe Mahabhye Aparamada Bhye Aparamada Bhye Jan Sambaropa Zede Wan Sarva Sankara Parashede Dharma De Gangan Samanga De Sobavan Peshede Mahanai Paravara Sova Amaranan Zivindaya 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 Sova Amaran Zivindaya Sova Amaran Zivindaya Sova Jamba Ton She Tzu Zhe Sova Dan Zoba Gong She Tzu Zhe Zomba Dan Nyambar Jo Je Ne Lo Do Jer Be Zha She Di Tender De Le Sho.
Being generous and keeping morality, cultivating patience and being diligent, meditating and realizing the fundamental nature, may there be the auspiciousness of such goodness here and now. Back to page 38.
Shira Yeshe Me Barte Jenda Nyama Baja Se Dondene Jenga Mon Badang Ne Me Ze Ma Me Be Me Dene Ranjon Yeshe Me Dan Zen Se Me Do Ba Se Don La Se Za Se Se Gun Cha Zhe Me Bar Ye Zan Jie Be Me Lun Zhe Jue Jie Ge Ran Zhou Ye De Nan Wo.
From the hearts of, page 39, from the hearts of the Mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all negative karma and habitual imprints of the patrons into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity. Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the patron. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Arya Tara Samaya Manobalaya Arya Tara Denoba Tejandra Membawa Sudagaya Membawa Subhagayo Membava Anarado Membava Sarva Siddha Mambayaza Sarva Karma Suzame Zidan Yeyang Guru Ahahahavo Bangavat Ayadare Mame Manza Ayadar Bama Samaya
Now we'll go back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 41 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. And we'll wait for Garchen Rinpoche to return to his seat before we say the prayer. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn, empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them. Arya Tara Sabara Vara Argambada Pabandaba Alokandanda Narada Shaptabada.
chu ben je sha je be mo la de de pong ba ge le dor je ma dor ma yan la jang Arya Tara Samaya Mandala Arya Tara Denoba Dejan Deja Membawa Supplication Membawa Supplication Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Siddha Member Yaza Sarva Karma Suzame Zidan Jaya Guru Wong Avo Bangavati Arya Tara Mame Manza Arya Tara Bava Ma Samaya Sadova Arya Tara Samaya Manubalaya Arya Tara Denoba Dejan Deja Membawa Sudha Gaya Membawa Subha Gaya Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Siddha Membayaza Sarva Karma Siddha Guru Wong Avo Bangavade Arya Tara Mame Arya Tara Bava Ma Samaya Sadova Arya Tara Samaya Manubalaya Arya Tara Denoba Dejan Deja Membawa Sudha Gaya Membawa Subha Gaya Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Siddha Membayaza Sarva Karma Suzame Zidan Jaya Guru Avo Bangao Arya Tara Mame Manza Arya Tara Bava Ma Samaya Sadova Manjur Yosa Madhudan Dalo Mombe Wangene Nongba Ganji Zonzo Lang Oja Damba Zoware Wondene Tenda Lenje De Korva Zide Yone Jan Neme Zeda Wanjo Zon Jona Leba
Middle of page 50.
Yang Zhe Mo Wan Jia Da Lamen Ju Bing Zhe De Lama La Ye Zhan Xi
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face, and may we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realm. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours and benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. And now we'll go to Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness to do Zambala, Summoning Good Fortune, on page 63.
of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayus, grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly, in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme Siddhi in lotus light pure land of Arya Tara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Skyfaring rainbow body in manifest joy land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajra Sattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom Siddhi in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in Dewach and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom Siddhi in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga Siddhi bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augmentar sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant dharma, not to wisdom Siddhi, and vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Inemnated Udyana Tsogyal dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru whose all phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, Siddhi fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gather infinite sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase, 2 stages mantra deity in all taming Tulku sphere. dwell Mahakala, and court grand subjugating Siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts, whom Hri in Vaishravana's abode dwells the wealth god's Ambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above, God's ghost spirits' wealth midway, Naga's wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans' wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lupagpo's body fortune, Zambuling's holy dharma, Balang chose fortunate wealth, Brahmin's longevity, being's life, strength, and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ukarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food, and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these. Bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune. Come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune. Come like enshrouding mist. Western, long life, fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern. Long life, fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above. Upper long life, fortune, come, like 6 grains ripening below. Lower long life, fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of heart students line. Come like dazzling star garlands. Hum Hari Eastern Vajrada Kini, bring life's fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances. Southern jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth. Expand life, merit, riches. Western lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action Dakini, bring the foreign light and axe, annihilate hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life's substances, and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, Siddhi. Grant endless treasure, Siddhi. Grant wealth and merit, Siddhi. Grant to Siddhis, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva Siddhi Alalaho.
Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yab-yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the 3 Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss and reach the ground of no return. Page 98 for World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the 3 roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book, Shanti Deva, the Bodhisattva's Way of Life, on page 61. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world and hellish states, wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of bodhisattva prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools, all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl, so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as Akunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with the goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, and at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Mandragosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, May all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness, and may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon, each other's food may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent, and may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled, and may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness in every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and all those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love, of perfect livelihood and sustenance. May they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free of boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And from many circles of disciples may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain, let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults, and may they thus attain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed to the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent. To my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. Do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 22. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything, spontaneously live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
jai ma le ba de ye za la go ba jo
Raja Kala Jubadiri, Churo Namba Sama Tachi Dere Long La, the Amitayus and the Saya Boche Gore, the Pamasa Shake.
All Dharma friends who have joined us for this practice on the live stream today, thank you, Dashidele, and long life. And so again, on Mother's Day, we must remember the kindness of our mothers, and that means we must engage in positive and good actions and must not engage in negative actions.
Long
life to Garchen Rinpoche and all beings. Thank you to Khenpo Tenzin and Khenpo Thupsang and everybody for joining in the practice. And please join us online this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's guided meditation on the 37 Bodhisattva practices from 3 to 4 p.m. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Be well.